Welcome to your daily digest of the top 10 TV analyst calls. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a buy or sell recommendation. Always consult your financial advisor before investing. Let's dive into today's stocks. Analysts recommend buying Indigo at 5,600, targeting 6,350, with a stop at 5,200. Its 85% passenger load factor and attractive 10.3x EV/EBITDA valuations signal strong upside potential. Despite concerns over weak Q2 air traffic, long-term aviation prospects remain robust due to rising travel demand. Sell if it breaks 5,200 to avoid risks in a volatile market environment.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying Hindalco at 710, targeting 735 to 750, with a stop at 695. Its strong breakout in the metal sector, driven by high volumes and global demand, makes it a top performer. Continued momentum is expected, but sell if it breaks 695 to avoid losses in a potential market correction.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying Blue Star at 1920, targeting 1990 to 2030, with a stop at 1890. A clean breakout with high volumes and a strong higher bottom formation signals robust upside. Cooling demand in consumer durables adds tailwinds. Sell if it breaks 1890 to limit losses from a short-term pullback.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying Bajaj Finance at 890, targeting 1150, with a stop at 850. Management's 20% growth guidance for FY26 and focus on AI-driven initiatives signal strong upside. Despite slowdown concerns, its leadership in financials makes it a top pick. Sell if it breaks 850 to avoid risks from market volatility.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying EID Parry at 1150, targeting 1250 to 1260, with a stop at 1100. Strong momentum in the sugar sector, boosted by ethanol policy, makes it attractive. After correcting from 1225, upside potential remains high. Sell if it breaks 1,100 to avoid losses from sector-specific volatility.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying Coal India at 403, targeting 450, with a stop at 375. Gap up opening and strong buying interest signal a breakout above 400 resistance. Monthly dispatch numbers and energy demand support upside. Sell if it breaks 375 to avoid losses from failure to sustain gains.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying NMDC at 73, targeting 78 to 79, with a stop at 70. High volume breakout and strong buying interest signal upside potential. Prices up 4.5% today reflect robust momentum in mining. Sell if it breaks 70 to avoid losses due to resistance at 73.6.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying Chumble Fertilizers at 560, targeting 640 to 650, with a stop at 540. A breakout above 572 resistance signals strong upside in the fertilizer sector. Robust fundamentals and policy support drive growth. Sell if it breaks 540 to avoid losses from resistance at 572.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying Ambuja Cements at 520, targeting 596, with a stop at 560. Holding above 560 support and consolidation near 200 EMA signals upside potential. Cement sector strength and infrastructure demand add tailwinds. Sell if it breaks 560 to avoid technical weakness losses.
Let's move on to the next stock in today's digest.
Analysts recommend buying KP Energy at 500, targeting 515 to 520, with a stop at 475. Strong support at current levels offers a favorable risk-reward ratio. Renewable energy sector tailwinds and policy support drive upside potential. Sell if it breaks 475 to avoid limited downside protection losses. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you tomorrow.